Hey yo, welcome to the test kitchen. Today we're going to try the du Breton mild Italian organic sausage in a traditional fashion where we cook it in barbecue sauce. So get ready. We're gonna wrap it in a garlic and onion roll. Land of milk and honey styles that I've been working for a while. So I'll take these, throw them in some water. I'll show you what I've been working on for the last hour. Just letting that dough rise. Come here, guys. Okay, so these aren't pre-cooked, so we're gonna have to cook them. What makes barbecue sauce Hawaiian? Pineapple. Do I have pineapple on deck for the side? Absolutely. Let's finish that holiday ham. My Easter feast ended up going 16 meals, and I spent, maybe $125 on that. You do the math. How much does 16 times eating out at a restaurant get you? Alright, so let's check out my dough. It has been an hour and 10 minutes. It is definitely more than doubled in size. So we're gonna fold them up as a croissant, bro. It's gonna be Italian delicious though. Alright, amazing week. As you can see, I'm still in my crown and around outfit from yesterday. We're doing a run of the Crown Royal Peach Royale right now at work, and I was so blessed that the line went down. Like the thing, we would try to start it up and then real quickly down again. How much writing did I get done? Oh, so much. We haven't typed it up yet. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm gonna lick the sausage off my hands, pal. Once I finished a Cleo chapter and an entire Antony chapter in 2 days. How much is left in what I've been referring to as the jailbreak ball? We are right there at the brawl to end all balls. But so much setup required. All of everything I've been through it's just so rewarding to get to this point and see the end result. And this is just the first draft of it too, right? So when I started writing, I am not the wizard INFJ that you meet in fiction, the Gandalf, the Jesus, the Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Master. We're not born that way, right? We think we're regular humans, just like the rest of everybody. And it's by the time you always meet those INFJs in fiction, they're the wise wizard character, right? But my book, the first one, you're still the lost INFJ trying to find your way. But in part 2, you've become the wizard. You've unlocked your power. And it's taken me, oh man, I had to unlock that power for myself, right? So all the struggles and learning and hardships that I've been through since getting my test reader crew to help me with the first book till now, when I'm finally mature enough to start the second, right? There's still more to go, a lot more left to grow. But in the meantime, we're gonna eat it up, right? So let's check our progress. We'll flip them around. Once the water is all dissolved, throw in the butter. Once the butter is melted, the Hawaiian barbecue. and get, some nice carbon scoring up on those guys, right? Is that linked to cancer? Sure. Just don't go too nuts on it, right? Uh-oh. They got another one of my potential customers. Okay, so the other thing I'm realizing, I'm like, like the greatest punishment I can inflict on anyone is to lose interest and stop trying to help you. Like, my absence is the quickest way for karma to come and get you and do what is needed. So it's like, it's incredibly liberating now, and just for somebody that believes in freedom, just like that is the most important thing. Yeah, this is going well. See you in the next clip. Today we celebrate what fiction brings to the table in real life. It was Jesus. He of great character, who taught the measure of power is in the service to others rather than in the number that serve an authority. Figures. Love, the gift of God's grace. Easter 2026. And here we are. Oh man, I held it too long starting the camera up. I got a hole in it. Well, we're trying to make a square. It's not going well. My hands are covered in oil. Show you what I do. It's going to be great. So the problem with random milk and honey ones, there's milk instead of water and honey instead of sugar. So they fall apart a lot easier. So now that I bolster them with egg, they still fall apart a lot more. But if I get this right, we'll wrap the sausage croissant style in the French-Italian hybrid, Americanized with just keto butter barbecue sauce will be great. Oh no. Okay, hold on. We'll pick you guys up here. We'll clean the phone later. Okay. 1 and 2. Obviously. Might be too much water. Oh, I'm gonna be cooked. Look through the camera. I'm awful at that. And then, go corner to corner. That gets to rise, while that's cooking. And so it's such a basic meal. But we're an hour and a half in so far. It's worth it. Meal number 13 of being an Easter feaster. The ham's getting a little dry. What did I do? Pineapple juiced it. Oh yeah. Meal number 13. The tablecloth stays on until you finish the Easter feast. Man, my bread is still soft. How did I pull that off? It was 25 pages, front and back. 7 of which, you got into the MLA, chapter 2. So, very good. Lots of typing here to go. Come with me. Now we are in butter barbecue time. Look at the camera. I might have jumped the gun a little bit and put it with some water still remaining, but it'll just be extra cooked now. It'll be fine. It'll be delicious and healthy. That I know. Will it look super, super pretty? To me, yeah. And this is enough probably for 4 of those suckers, but I couldn't convince my legal father to give it a shot. He took his and put them in with some GMO sugar added pasta sauce and enriched wheat flour noodles. I mean, that's something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. What can you do? Believe in freedom that much. We're getting there. What's the next step? Well, once they're barbecued up, we're gonna fold them. And so I thought I should talk about a little bit about what makes my garlic onion rolls Italian style. It would be the oregano and basil bits. And we get to have a coffee and smoke break first, because like once they're rolled, they have to rise too. And but like the end result is just, oh yes, you can't go there. We're 2 hours in now. Pretty close now. This is something that my legal father would make all the time. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll make a good for you version of it. No problem. So it's like, oh, there's a ton of painting work to do. And I've been thinking about it. I'm like, that would probably be the thing that makes him feel like his life is truly over. He had his own house painting business for almost at least 12, if not 15 years. And to see me painting over his work from, that long ago, probably 20 years since anybody's painted anything around here, that would probably be the thing that made him feel like his life is freaking over. He might as well give up now and throw in the towel. That's not what I want, right? So we're going to put up with these smoke stains and splotches for just a little bit longer. It won't be long. But that still gets me thinking back to how the rest of the family wants him dead and hasn't done a thing to help since his cancer was cured. Not even like a word of, hey, you should probably listen and do some of what Matt says because he's looking pretty good. Like, oh no, I woke up for work too early. We'll have to make a ham and pineapple omelet? What? With a little bit of rice? Buttercup? What kind is that? This is zucchini buttercup cake, bro. Okay, I'm calling them pre-cooked now. Let's see if I can get an angle for you. Yeah. This is enough dough for 4 of them for sure. They'll be like super wrapped up. Yes, super wrapped. a garlic stick. Garlic boomstick with a Italian sausage surprise, alright.
What can you do? Be brave and try something new to eat instead of, being a clamming up and being a crab about it.
No, you don't parchment paper.
Oh, that makes me feel like such a 17th century pirate
To use parchment paper so much.
Okay, so they're rolled.
And there's a whole extra section here where I think I'm gonna just make them into garlic. A separate thing of garlic.
Shh. Don't tell anybody. There's no
Barbecue in this one. But they'll be the ones in the middle.
I've been doing this quite a while. It'll turn out amazing. I just know it.
Yeah, good over for the frost test.
All right, like you want a little bit sticking out the end so that you know what you're eating.
Normally.
But if you make everything yourself by hand, then you know exactly what you're eating. I mean, if you can read. But that seems to be everybody's problem, is that right? Okay, it's like
this one is sticking out just a little bit. That's the tiny one too.
Come on, give me just a little bit of barbecue action. Gavin, but it's not very croissanty. I told you that the last bit to care about is the rich people presentation value. Okay, like I can see it from my angle, but I'm all olive oiled up.
1 second. I can cut this clip. I would really like to read you just one line from the Anthony chapter, though. Just one. His face felt hot now, too, locked in mental brawl of wits, the likes of which he had nae faced since the night afore he left Brazina at home on first voyage to chart the Southern Cross mark. You have to have read chapter 1 through 5 for that to make any sense of the first book. Alright, last step. Well, before baking them and eating them. Egg whitewash. Now, we could probably have double barreled them. But, that's why it's the test kitchen. This is to hold on. The salt, garlic and onion granules, and poppy seeds. They do go flying. No falling off the bone, whatever. Look through the camera, practice makes perfect. We know they'll be delicious. There is no doubt of that. Nay any doubt. Nay any doubt. Oh man. I still do never look through the camera. It's too small. I listen to a lot of videos about people saying, hey, have you noticed nobody's the same anymore? Why is everybody doom scrolling and blah, 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 blah. I cannot look at anything on my phone for very long. Well, it's like, number one, it just doesn't get me intellectually. It's too often where I'm disappointed, like with my camera work. And I'm just like, okay, that's enough. I can't focus on it at all. Even when it's my own content. The last little bit of my super pancaked out garlic onion rolls. Just pinchy. Oh, that's so much. The goal is to, like, finish the pineapple because it's so salty. Garlic granules. I actually do grate organic garlic and organic onion. Kneaded into the dough nowadays. It's amazing. A little bit extra on top. Poppy. You know I love mushrooms. Oh, last night I had watched a video where they showed old Milwaukee before they built the highway through the Marquette campus. It was just so beautiful. And so what do you know? I'm dreaming. Yeah, I lost you there. I hit, silence, turn off the phone. What do you want to call it? It went dark. Alright, so we're 3:50. We are now 2 hours and 30 minutes in. We'll bake them buckers about, I'm gonna say, they're pretty big. I'll give them a 25-minute. Our last writers group were like, focus on your social media, online presence, like what you can do. And I'm like, well, I'm super smart and like out there. So we'll like try to make a video every time I have a couple off days. Sure. Bro, I use my real legal given name everywhere I go. Everybody knows me by Mapatemp. It's my YouTube name. They hijacked it and added numbers to make me harder to find. It's code that good, right? But I'm working on the most, probably the most key scene. And it's like, after I did my world building and created the characters, I'm like, okay, well, what's the scene that you're looking forward to writing the most? And it's like, okay, well, it's got to be when the pirate meets the astrologer Eris for the first time, right? What's going to happen in that scene? So that was the first little practice prose that I actually wrote for the book. And I'm like, what I ended up with during this period, like, please, it is probably 12 years since I've thought of that and wrote the first thing for it, right? And to look back and see the growth, it is just it's so beautiful. And the other thing that was very inspirational for it was being severely misunderstood at the last writers group. And it's like, that's exactly the kind of like
thing we need the reader to feel. Like that feeling I had of being misunderstood. It was like, wow. For the first encounter with such built up everything built up with the plot and stories and details. That's the like feeling I'm going for the reader to have through it. So to put me in that position right before I'm trying to write that for my reader to feel when they're reading my book. Oh, it was so helpful. Thank you so much. I love it. Appreciate it so much. But you're gonna eat that for lunch and snacks? Oh, you're gonna eat store-bought bread? You're gonna have, those are limp-inducing biscuits, bro. Sorry. Later. See you at the table. And we'll break bread with y'all. Garlic onion roll bread. The sausage can be really hot. Worth it. Alright, y'all, be better. Love you very much. Check these guys out. They're all mallard male ducks. It's kind of games we get around here.